A weird part of Deep Space Nine in season 1 is that they really don't go to the Gamma Quadrant very much. Like, the whole deal sets up this, like, the wormhole's so important. And then we have a bunch of bottle episodes on the station where you don't really get much. You get a bunch of character vignettes and the like. Some of them are okay. Some of them are kind of boring. This one actually is pretty interesting as it actually starts to develop Odo for a little bit, who's a mystery at the beginning of this series. Odo is a shapeshifter from the Gamma Quadrant, and he doesn't know where he comes from or anything like that. And so he tries to find out who he is, and that's kind of his whole plot point for a while, until, of course, we do find out. That's when the show gets pretty good. Now, right now, this is one of the only episodes that actually explores it, and one of the only episodes where they actually go to the Gamma Quadrant in this. I think there's like only 2 or 3 episodes in the whole season where they do. Very bizarre. Again, since that was the big setup in the first episode, it's like, what are they doing? But yes, we finally get a little space exploration in a Star Trek, a little trek in the stars. Finally. Let's talk about this as we get into Vortex, Deep Space Nine, episode 12 of the first season. Thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate you listening to us. I discuss things from a writing perspective for the most part because I'm a science fiction writer, and I'd like you to sign up for my newsletter. I've got a beautiful space exploration series coming out later this year that I think you'll absolutely love. And once I finish that full trilogy, I'm going to blast it all out at once, make it easy for everybody to read and have a lot of fun with. And yeah, I'm hoping to like really recapture that feel of DS9, Voyager, The Next Generation. Check it out. It's in the description below. Thank you very much. And I've got my bookstore there if you want to support as well. So yes, this guy shows up. He's bad. He gets arrested. These people want to bring him back to the Gamma Quadrant, and he's just kind of lies about things over the course of the episode. Odo has to investigate and figure out what's going on this level. Of course, Odo figures. Makes himself into one of the glasses when he sneaks into the holodeck there, and pretty fun. I mean, like, Odo doesn't get as much cool changing shapeshifty things as you'd like. This is one of the better ones in the first season. He does one where he actually gets into as a rat at some point later. I think that was in the second season, but you don't get that a lot because it's actually costly to do the effects for that, and that's kind of what happens with this. The first Deep Space Nine novel by Peter David, Siege, actually has Odo doing a lot of fun stuff, and he actually writes in the notes of it that he had that, and he was doing that because in a book you don't really have a budget, so you can really explore that a lot more. That's something that doesn't get explored enough in this first season, especially as Deep Space Nine is ramping up here as well. Now, this guy mentions he's got some weird little trinket that like kind of morphs shape and stuff like that. And he's like, oh, the shapeshifters. And he kind of tricks Odo into wanting to help him. And it turns out he's a fugitive of this government. You don't know a lot about it. Is it good? Is it bad? And like Cisco and company are like, well, it's not really our place to adjudicate this stuff. If he's a fugitive of them, it's their deal. And like, we kind of don't have a right to do anything. Got to send him back. You have to go back. Pretty nice. And then Odo ends up eventually taking him back. And it turns out that he's got his daughter kind of hidden on a planet, a planetoid moon or whatever. There ends up a little fight, and he ends up dying, and then Odo rescues the daughter and gets her safely escorted out into Federation space, where she's going to end up having like a foster life, I guess. Pretty interesting stuff on that level. And then it doesn't get followed up with, like, who is this government? Are they oppressive? Like, are we going to see them again? We never see them again, because this is the episodic portion of DS9 before it gets into like a full series and things like that. Now, that's the type of thing that like it's like, that would be nice to follow up on. And did they do a novel of this? Sometimes there's novels where they follow up on this stuff. You never know when that happens. Let's see. Are there novels that follow up on it? Story and script, cast and characters, production, reception, continuity. This episode's the first time we see Odo smile. He felt that this scene was an important one in development of the character. He did speak some truth about the changelings. They did flee persecution from humanoids living in an unusual nebula in the Gamma Quadrant. Their homeworld is being part of a rogue planet, which we get later. This is the first episode which the term changeling is used to describe him, and it doesn't look like there are any books that actually follow up on this group. That's interesting. Maybe I'll pitch that to the Star Trek editors that they should do that. Anyway, this was one of the better episodes of DS9 in the first season. I think it's about an 8 out of 10. The pacing was really good. The development of Odo was really good. The moral dilemma where it's like, do I go Law and Order full tilt because that's kind of who Odo is, or do I actually like help this guy, or this guy? I also have a personal motivation. Is that influencing me in this decision? Those are very nice questions to ask for the morality of the whole situation, which make it add a lot of weight to the episode as well. So I give this an 8 out of 10. Fun stuff. Good first season episode, one of the better ones. And yes, thanks for being here. Hit the like and subscribe button, everybody. We will be back soon.